how important is spiritual and yogic thinking in school education? How to implement it?
So when we use the word spiritual, the moment you utter this, everybody has their own misconception about what it could be. So let me put it in proper perspective. You must understand, the moment you refer to somebody as spiritual, the word seeker also goes with that. You are a spiritual seeker, you are not a spiritual believer. You are referred to as a believer if you adhere to a certain religion, but you are referred to as a seeker the moment you say, I'm spiritual. A student is a seeker, isn't it? A scientist is a seeker. A teacher must become a seeker, it's very important. So spiritual process in its essence is a must for education because they have to be active seekers. Whether it is physics or chemistry or biology or spirituality, essentially it is the seeking for the truth of the matter in that particular aspect of life, isn't it? What else is education? Education is about seeking truth, maybe not the ultimate truth, but right now what we are looking at. We want to know the truth about it. We don't want to know some rubbish about it. We don't want to believe something about it. We want to know the truth about it. If you look in a microscope, we want to know the truth about an amoeba. We don't want to believe what an amoeba is. We want to know the truth about it. So, a student is a natural seeker. A spiritual process should bring the discipline into your student. See, not to believe anything, but at the same time not to become abusive and disrespectful of things around you takes a lot of discipline. I don't believe a thing that you say, but still to listen to you takes a certain amount of discipline and culturing. This culturing is a must for a student, that every human being should learn. I don't have to believe anything that you say, but I have the necessary regard, respect and inclusiveness to sit and listen or to raise a question and object. This is something that has to come into your society if human thought process has to rise to a different level. If you abuse people, people will get restricted. If you don't question them, they will get restricted. Questioning without abuse, questioning respectfully everything that happens around us is most important, and this is the fundamental of spiritual seeking. So spiritual process is a must for any genuine student, unless you're just trying to earn a living. When I say yoga, don't think a particular system of yoga, this, that. When we say yoga, it means union. In some way, without a certain amount of union happening between the teacher and the student, how can there be education, I'm asking? Education is yoga, isn't it? I know you're referring to physical yoga, should we bend the teachers and twist the teachers? We should. It'll keep them physically limbered up. I'm saying, this is true in the eyes of a child. This is true even in your eyes, it doesn't matter what is your age. If you look at somebody walking towards you, whether they're agile and come lightly like the breeze or they waddle around makes a difference for you or no? Your impression and your willingness to interact with that person, will it be different depending upon how their physical stature is? Yes or no? Definitely for a child it's important. Why yoga, why not some other exercise? Every other exercise largely, most of the time, needs equipment. This is a simple form. If you have a ground to stand on, you can do it. There is